had been making content for 7 years and then I got to 1 million subscribers. So I didn't have any of those really viral moments. And I saw lots of people kind of steamroll ahead of me, like go viral. They were part of these groups and these crews. And, you know, there was a time that there was a thing called the Brit Pack. They were all there. And I was just like in the corner by myself, like plodding along. And then inevitably, like my time came, and it took again that 7 years to 1 million, and then 1 more year to another 1.5 million. And I then had my own viral moments off the back of myself, but I never kind of took the step back to be like, oh, you've made it. Because I never feel like I've made it.
Hi Nigerian YouTubers, welcome to the Nigeria Content Guru channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about best and worst YouTube advice as a Nigerian YouTuber. So I need you to watch the last point because that is going to be the banger. Before we go on, please like the video, okay? Alright, so when I saw the clip by Patricia Bright, if you don't know Patricia Bright is an OG YouTuber. She was among the very first set of YouTubers I personally started watching, and she talked about the fact that her journey as a YouTuber was slow. While some of the people she started with, they were getting 1 million subscribers, it took her a while to be able to achieve that. And when I listened to her, I was like, look, oh, see Patricia Bright. So like Patricia Bright is one of those YouTubers who has had a long career out of YouTube, okay? And look at her journey. Her journey wasn't just straight, it wasn't just fast, it was slow, but it was consistent. Do you understand? So that brings me to my first point. The best advice you can get as a Nigerian YouTuber is to be patient while building your platform. Don't try to do things that will help you, like you want to get monetized fast and those type of things. It's just a short term feeling that you are going to get if you cut corners, you do sub for sub, follow for follow, those type of things. It's just the feeling is short term, because what would happen when you finally get monetized, those groups or those, some people buy monetization these days. When you get all of that, you are not going to have a community of people, or you may not have the idea on how to create content to actually make money on the platform. So allow yourself to learn the platform, allow yourself to learn how you can make money on the platform for whatever reason or goal you have for joining the platform. You may want to use the platform to promote your business, you may want to use it to promote your personal brand, but be patient enough to know how you would make money from this platform. There are different ways to make money on the platform, okay? There's no one way to make money on YouTube. There are different methods. So being patient gives you the opportunity to know which method would work best for you. If you just hurry, you get monetized by buying monetization or doing group whatever. At the end of the day, once you have monetized, you see that you are not even making any money from the platform. So first advice is to be patient, okay? Enjoy your journey. Mr. Beast is the biggest YouTuber in the world today, and he said that for the first 5 years of his YouTube, his growth was extremely slow. When they say somebody's growth was extremely slow, Mr. Beast's growth was extremely slow. But when it was his time, now he is the biggest YouTuber. He is even on Forbes. I'm going to do another video on content creators that made it to Forbes list, so subscribe. I'm going to really do interesting content this period. He's on Forbes list. He has businesses. He's valued in millions of dollars. So don't say, oh, my growth is slow, I'm not going viral, my videos are not going viral, I'm putting in so much work, I'm not seeing results. You need to think long term, have a long term perspective to this whole content creation YouTube thing, because the creators that have longer career spans is not the ones that they just get viral boom today. No, no, you have to build your roots down, that if they wake you tomorrow, you start a new channel, you know what to do to grow that channel. Do you understand? But if you just like, oh, you want another thing, another worst advice that I would say people may give is that, oh, get a big person to give you shout out, or do a collaboration with a big YouTuber, and you'll be able to grow. Now the problem with that is that if you have not built your own roots to understand your own type of content, your own type of personality, the kind of people that you attract, you will just be doing collaboration with any and everybody who don't really reflect your type of person, your type of content. And while that may bring eyes to your channel at some point, after that season, it dies down because you have not built your roots. Do you understand? You have not built your roots. So before you go and collaborate with a big YouTuber, or you pay money for somebody to share you out and all of that, ensure that you have built your own roots. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that you have to ensure that you've built your own roots. You know yourself, you know how you create content, you know the type of content, you know the type of people that you are attracting to your platform. All right, because a big YouTuber may shout you out, promote you. When that person stops promoting you, and maybe their audience doesn't really align with your own audience, you're not going to keep getting the results that you were getting. But if you took the time to learn, to walk through your own process, to know how the platform, because there are different ways to grow on this platform, there are different ideas to actually grow. It's not one way. It's not only through family vlogs, because our community in the Nigerian YouTuber space, most people just focus on family vlogs. That's not the only thing. There are other areas, a million and one areas where you can grow and actually make a lot of money from. Okay, so you find out what you are predisposed to, and a lot of time it is in the slow process, that's when you realize, okay, this is what works for me, this doesn't really work for me. And when you key into your area of genius, there's nothing that can stop you. Okay, except you stop yourself. There's nothing that can stop you. Another advice I would say is that YouTube gives you what you give to it. It's as simple. Even creators that have built large audiences, there are seasons that maybe they want to hit a particular goal and they put in work over time. So if you are not putting in the work on YouTube, it's not going to give you any returns. The money you hear it's not just follow come. There's a lot of strategy that's gone behind the scene. There's a lot of work that goes behind the scene. So you have to put in that work. You have to put in the time. You have to treat YouTube like a baby. Because if you don't treat it like a baby, it will just die. You know, a newborn baby, the way everybody has to pay attention, if baby cry, yeah, everybody has to wake up. That's how you treat your YouTube channel. Anybody that tells you that you can just do it as you like, it's not true. A lot of people will come and meet me, "Oh, I want to start YouTube channel." I say, okay, yeah, when you are ready, me, I will know you are ready, because when you are ready, you put in the work. It's not something that somebody else can do for you. Do you understand? It's not something somebody else can do for you. Something that you have to be intentional about. Like, you have your own filming schedule, have your own timing. You just have to put your back inside and know that because if you just think that, oh, I'll just post once a week because that's what I can do, you're not ready. You are not yet ready. You understand? You are not actually ready. The next advice I would say is, be careful of being overcritical of other people's content, especially in Nigerian YouTube space. The reason I'm saying that is that at the end of the day, at the end of the day, mm, the YouTube as a platform is a business that attracts different types of people. Something may not make sense to you, it may make sense to other 1 million people. Something may not be interesting to you, it may be very interesting to somebody who is in Cambodia, somebody is in the Philippines, somebody is in India. So you may see a creator that you don't like their editing style, you don't like this, but there are people, and if you see people watching that thing, look, I've learned, observe and watch. Why are people, that's the first thing you should ask yourself, why are people watching this content that everybody's criticizing? Mm. Because YouTube favors watch time. It is what people are watching YouTube will promote. It's not about the heavy editing, whatever. If people are not interested in it, YouTube is not going to promote those videos. That's why sometimes you wonder that I have equipment, I have this, I have that, nobody's watching my videos. Are people interested in it? If people are not interested in it, there's nothing you do. It's not going to. Do you understand? So don't be overcritical. Instead, observe. Do you understand what I'm saying? Observe. When you see a creator that everybody's talking about and everybody's criticizing, observe. Why are people? What's it? Because another thing I'm learning in this whole content creation thing, and I got the idea from TikTok actually. There are some people who would deliberately do things to get a reaction from you as a content creator. I think it's a skill, because when you give that reaction, you are engaging with the content, right? And what does the platform want? The platform wants people who would engage with the content. So you see, apart from things that are like way out of line, you see a creator using maybe this very old pot or this very old, and to you are like, why is this person, why didn't you watch that thing? When you put that comment there, you have engaged with that post, and for every increase in engagement, YouTube is like, oh, people are interested in this. Whether your interest is negative or positive, as long as you are interested in that thing, it will keep being pushed out. So that's why I said don't be overcritical. Another thing that being overcritical does to people is that you have criticized so many people that when it's now time for you to create your own content, you are unable to, because you've blocked your flow. So be careful of that, because let me tell you the truth, there's always gossip on this Nigerian YouTube community. Do you understand? There's a lot of gossip. People say, why did you not do this, why did you not do that? Be careful, because by the time you criticize everybody, when it's time to create your own, you'll be afraid. You won't have a free mind to create. So be careful. So for instance, you watch a family vlogger who, they are just managing their lives, but the person wants to create content, and you criticize the person that they don't even have big pot of soup, they are not cooking with xyz amount of meat. You will not be able, and you also, you want to be a family vlogger. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? You will not be confident to show your life because you have used your mouth to spoil other people's own. And a principle of life, if you are spoiling other people's things, your own cannot grow beyond a certain point. So don't be overcritical of other content creators. Look at your front, know your own goals, know why you're on the platform. And I understand there are some things that is catching crows and all of that, but know where to draw the line, okay? Especially if you're in the same line of work. All right. If you are enjoying the video up to this point, if you watch up to this point, please like the video and let me know which of this advice you are going to take. Another advice I'm going to say is, it's still like where I started from. Don't compare your journey with anybody. And it's not even a cliche thing, it's just the fact. Some people may start their YouTube journey with a father who has money and can buy them equipment, or a husband or a boyfriend who can buy them clear cameras and all of that. And they start, even if they are learning on the job, because everybody learns on the job, but they already have an edge over some other people. Your case may not be like that. You may be using a dead phone, Your house may not be aesthetic. You may not have an aesthetic space. Do you understand? See, let me tell you the truth. All those things matter on YouTube or content creation generally, but it doesn't have to stop you. Now, those other people may have that edge over you, doesn't mean that you cannot make it on the platform. So, if you are starting from ground zero, you won't say, ah, my camera is not clear, so I will not do. Because let me tell you, I remember when I started that time, there are people who used to give advice that if you don't have good camera, nobody's going to watch your content. How can you say you want to compete with those other people? And I was so scared then, like, I had techno droid. It's not even a phone, all these tablets. So the camera quality was really bad, as in was so terrible. The my house, oh, it's not even zero, minus zero. And I'll look at all these girls and I was like, ah, so that means me, I can't do this thing now. But the person who even gave me mind to start YouTube as at that point was editorial. Because when I watch her content, I say, ah, this girl does not have fine places like all those people used to talk about. And that's how I started. Do you understand? So you may not have a good phone, you may not have any of that. Your journey will be slow. Let me not lie to you, to be slow, because clear camera, fine places, it adds to the entire thing. But if you are starting from that point, know that this is where you are starting and find the content you can create from there. Do you understand? And make money, and as you keep doing, you keep improving. I will tell you, keep improving. Do you understand? Keep improving, but never ever compare your situation with another person's situation. It's not usually the same. John, but it doesn't mean that you cannot still get success. It may just be slow, but if you don't throw in the towel and if you are wise, so what does that tell you? If you don't have that edge, so you cannot be competing in the same content space as those people. So somebody who has aesthetics place, who has a lifestyle, can go fully into lifestyle YouTube and they'll make it. Do you understand? Because you already have that edge. Now you know that okay, this one may not work for me. What can work for you? You can do voiceovers. Nobody needs to see your house when you are doing voiceovers. Nobody needs to see the quality of your camera when you are doing voiceovers. And from doing voiceovers, you gather the money to buy the equipment and you keep improving yourself. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So don't compare your journey with anybody's journey, because it's not the same. It's not the same thing. Especially if you like, I really want to do this thing. So you may just need to adjust. Do you understand? You may just need to adjust. You don't have all the equipment, you don't have that. It doesn't mean you should exclude yourself. What that just means is that what kind of content or what area of YouTube can I function in with what I have, and start from there. Kick start from there. Let me also talk about why you should not compare your journey. You see this YouTube thing, everybody has their season. Everybody has their season. We started with Patricia Bright saying that when other people were going viral, she didn't go viral at that point. But when it was her time, do you understand? It was her time. So, and you may be at 300 subscribers right now, yeah, and somebody else may have gotten to 1,000 subscribers that you people started at the same time. Don't be jealous of that person. Do you know why you should not be jealous of that person? Your own time will come. Sometimes that person, that 1,000 subscribers, that person may be there for another 1 year. And when that person another, do you get? So it's just like that. I remember on my other channel, people that I started with, they got to 1,000 subscribers. I think me, I got to 1,000 subscribers like 1 year after most of them got to 1,000 subscribers. But me, I don't used to look at anybody's this thing because I don't know your circumstances. My own circumstance is different. Do you understand? But I kept at it. And most of them now plateaued at that 1,000. They could not pass beyond that point because they were doing follow for follow, this one for them. And I passed them. And there are some people that have also passed me. Do you understand? But when you have that understanding that different times, everybody has their own time, do you get? And when your own time comes, it will come. So that's why you have to lock in on your own goals, your own why you're here. For some people, you just want to see 50,000 on this platform. If you can make 50,000, you are fine. For some other people, they are looking for 100 million. You know your own peculiar situation. Do you understand? You know your own peculiar situation. When I decided to take YouTube seriously after my bank collapsed, the bank I was working in collapsed, I set a target for myself. I just needed to make 80k every month. That was my target at the time. So if somebody was making 1 billion, it not concern me, because that 80k, I just wanted to make it that if I make 80k, that means I can buy food at home, I can put some things in place to support my husband, I will be fine, I can buy pampers. So know your own goal on this platform, because when you know your own goal and what you are working towards, you would know how the efforts you want to put in. Do you understand? So you are not under any pressure, you are not jealousing some other person. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Know your own goal. Don't compare yourself to anybody, because everybody's situation is different. You understand? Some people have another job that they are doing. YouTube is just side hustle. Some people, they have rich husband, so whether YouTube pay or not pay, their husband can foot the bills. Some other person, your husband is just struggling, is just starting out, you have to support. If you not support, you know how house go be. Do you understand? So that's why you cannot compare other people's growth with your own growth, because you don't have the same leverage, you don't have the same community that they have, you don't have the same access that they have. Do you understand? So wherever you are starting from, whatever level you are starting from, look at, there's always a way to make it on any level that you are starting from. So look at your level and say, in this level that I am in, how can I leverage this platform and get the best out of this platform at this level that I am in? You understand? And grow from there. Anything that you can make 1 naira from, you can make 1 billion from. That's a philosophy that I personally have. Anything that you have the ability to make 1 naira from, inside that thing you can make 1 billion from that thing. It is how you organize yourself and how you take that thing serious. Do you understand? So yeah, so I think I'm going to end this video here. Let me know which of this advice you are going to take. At the end of the day, it is your platform. If you sleep on it, now you know. If you put in the work, you are the one that is also going to reap the benefit of the work that you put in. But don't say that, oh, I don't have this one, that's why I'm not going to start, or make some mistakes, because some of these mistakes that we're talking about, some people have made them in the past and they are regretting it right now, especially those buying of followers, or buying of views, or buy or doing follow for follow. Please just avoid it. Do you understand? Just avoid, like, as much as you can, avoid it. Okay, build your platform, build your platform, understand yourself, and be willing to change, be willing to adapt. The fact that you think that this is what you want to start creating does not mean that, because the platform keeps changing. YouTube as a platform, it keeps changing. So some niches or some video ideas that maybe made people viral a year ago may not be the same one making people go viral this year, or making people money this year. So if you choose to be on this platform, you have to be able to look and look outside the Nigerian community. Don't just limit yourself to only what is going on in the Nigerian community. check other places, get ideas from other places, keep learning, learn. Like I'm somebody that anything that is YouTube education, every month I try to just know, okay, what has changed on the platform, how are they doing it now, what is working now. Don't, because there are sometimes that you may even have gotten a level of success and you can plateau if you don't, do you understand, if you don't try and educate yourself on, because some things that were working maybe 5 years ago may no longer be working now, you understand. So you need to keep yourself abreast with what is going on. All right, I'm going to put a playlist of my other videos about YouTube content creation. I love to talk about content creator economy, so I'm going to put a playlist, and tomorrow we're going to do content creators that are on the Forbes list. All right, because I feel like that's a lot of ginger. So please like the video, talk to me in the comment section. What mistakes have you made on your own personal YouTube journey, and what advice would you give to a new Nigerian YouTuber? Thank you so much guys for watching. I'll see you all in next one. Bye.